Hello everyone, welcome back to BioScholar. In today's video, we're talking about the different types of ecosystems. But before that, let's quickly understand what an ecosystem actually is. An ecosystem is a natural system where living organisms interact with one another and with the physical environment around them. Everything inside it works together like a well-built, reliable machine. Every part has its role. Now, an ecosystem is made of two main components, biotic and abiotic. Let's discuss each of them in detail. First, biotic components. These are the living parts of the environment. Plants, animals, fungi, bacteria, every organism that is alive or was once alive falls under biotic components. They interact, compete, depend on each other, and form the living network of nature. The other group is called abiotic components. These are the non-living physical and chemical factors. Things like sunlight, water, air, soil, temperature, and minerals. Even though they aren't alive, they strongly influence where organisms can live and how ecosystems function. Once you understand these two components, the bigger picture becomes clear. Ecosystems exist in many forms depending on the environment they operate in. So now, let's move towards the major types of ecosystems found on our planet. Now, let's begin with terrestrial ecosystems, the land-based systems that cover much of the Earth. These ecosystems are shaped by the climate, soil, vegetation, and the interactions of the organisms that inhabit them. First, let's talk about abiotic factors. Sunlight is usually moderate to abundant, enough to sustain plant growth and provide energy for the entire ecosystem. Temperatures vary depending on the region, with seasonal changes that influence the activity of plants and animals. The soil in terrestrial ecosystems is generally fertile, rich in nutrients, and capable of supporting a variety of plant life, from small herbs to larger shrubs. Water is available in moderate amounts through rainfall, rivers, and groundwater, and essential minerals and gases in the soil and air provide the nutrients organisms need to survive. The living components depend directly on these conditions. Producers, such as grasses, shrubs, and small woody plants, convert sunlight into energy through photosynthesis, forming the foundation of the ecosystem. Consumers, herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores, feed on plants and other animals, maintaining a balance in the food chain. Decomposers, including fungi and bacteria, recycle nutrients by breaking down dead organisms, sustaining new life. Terrestrial ecosystems are characterized by this intricate balance between climate, soil, water, and living organisms. Energy flows in a clear pathway from sunlight to producers, then to consumers, and finally to decomposers. Biodiversity is generally moderate, with species adapted to make the most of available resources. Organisms here have evolved remarkable adaptations. Plants grow to maximize sunlight capture, develop structures to conserve water, and thrive in soil with varying nutrient content. Animals adjust their feeding, movement, and shelter strategies to survive within the land environment. Through these interactions, terrestrial ecosystems demonstrate the delicate balance of life on land, a system where every element, living or non-living, plays a crucial role in maintaining harmony. Having seen how life thrives on land, let's now explore the world of aquatic ecosystems, where water rules and life takes on a whole new form. Starting with the abiotic factors, sunlight penetration varies depending on water depth, influencing which plants and algae can grow. Temperature is generally more stable than on land, but it can differ between shallow and deep waters. Water chemistry, including oxygen levels, salinity, and mineral content, plays a vital role in determining which species can survive. And of course, the physical environment, from flowing rivers to still lakes, affects how organisms live and interact. Biotic factors include a diverse array of life. Producers like algae and aquatic plants capture sunlight and produce energy through photosynthesis. Consumers range from tiny zooplankton to large fish, amphibians, and mammals that rely on water for food and habitat. Decomposers, including bacteria and fungi, break down dead organic matter, recycling nutrients to sustain new growth. Aquatic ecosystems are characterized by their fluid environment, where energy flows from sunlight to producers, then to consumers, and finally to decomposers. Biodiversity varies. Shallow coastal areas often teem with life, while deeper regions host fewer species, all specially adapted to survive under unique conditions. Organisms in aquatic ecosystems have remarkable adaptations. Fish may have gills to extract oxygen, streamlined bodies to navigate currents, or specialized feeding structures. Plants may float on the surface, anchor in sediments, or grow submerged, optimizing light capture and nutrient absorption. From rivers and lakes to vast oceans, aquatic ecosystems demonstrate life's ability to flourish underwater, highlighting the intricate balance between living organisms and their watery environment. So far, we've explored two major types of ecosystems in this video, terrestrial and aquatic. The other three types will be discussed in the next video. But before we wrap up, let's quickly recap what we've covered today. An ecosystem is a natural system where living organisms interact with each other and with their physical environment. Everything works together like parts of a well-built machine, each playing a vital role. Ecosystems have two main components, abiotic and biotic. Abiotic components are the non-living factors, like sunlight, temperature, soil, water, air, and minerals, which create the environment for life. Biotic components are the living factors, producers like plants, consumers such as herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores, and decomposers like fungi and bacteria that recycle nutrients. Together, these components maintain a balance, allowing life to thrive in different ecosystems around the world. These are the types of ecosystems found on Earth. Out of them, we've discussed the first two, terrestrial and aquatic, in detail in this video. I hope you found this explanation helpful and informative. Stay tuned for the next video, where we'll explore the remaining three types of ecosystems. Don't forget to subscribe to BioScholar for more science-related videos and exciting discoveries.